James Hamilton, known as Stumpy Knobs, is a respected woodworking educator, a true phenomenon, renowned for his inspiring and entertaining videos on tool reviews, woodworking tips, and shop projects. Logan Whitmer is the editor-in-chief of Popular Woodworking magazine, where he combines his deep knowledge of traditional and modern techniques with a passion for editorial vision. Jeremy Rowe is a woodworker specializing in epoxy resin sign making, who connects makers from diverse backgrounds for collaboration. In the online woodworking community, Jack Xu, the founder and president of Harvey Industries, is an idealist who loves literature and art, bringing his passion into the woodworking world. In July 2025, James, Logan, and Jeremy traveled to Harvey Industries headquarters in China, embarking on a journey of mutual learning and shared insights, setting the stage for a meaningful dialogue.
Welcome to Harvey. Thank you for coming.
It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, I guess we can have a lot of discussions about our industry and about our cooperation and about woodworking. You start.
For a brief introduction, my name's Jeremy Rowe. I run the social media and partnership program for Harvey in the U.S. and very honored to be a part of the team, and I'm very proud of everything we've done over these years. Harvey broke the mold of the industry with its direct-to-consumer online sales model, and mostly digital and social media marketing. Do you believe that this is still the correct model, and what lessons have we learned?
There are reasons why we choose this pattern, go direct. The first reason is, the COVID time. We had no choice. Second one is we tried before about traditional distributions. It didn't work for us. Nobody knows us, and the dealers are very hesitant to conduct this. Third reason, I guess, is because of the technology availability, like the internet, DTC business model, direct to customers. That is already mature, so we took the advantage to do it. But of course, I still believe that the traditional offline distributions are still has some value. For example, it will give the opportunity for customers to touch, to play with the real product before they purchase.
So we have to have more trust.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why our marketing and branding is so important. I would say is expression. We have to continue to make a wide and deep expression about who we are, what we are doing. So in general, I think go direct. This model, it will work, and in general, it saves a lot of cost for customers. We are able to benefit our customers. And also, I think beyond that is we are able to communicate directly with our customers. We can listen to what they demand. Also, they know us easily.
One thing that I take great pride in is building that trust in the online landscape. Selecting partners that are credible, that represent our brand, and help build that trust for those customers who want to touch and feel the machine beforehand but can't, so they go and look for reviews and representatives that they trust. And if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me.
So that's really appreciate what you're doing. We feel very grateful.
What are Harvey's next steps for growth? What opportunities, such as new markets or new product lines, represent the biggest opportunity in the future for Harvey?
The main power of Harvey to drive growth is innovation. That means we will not do anything else other than innovation, such as make it a bigger scale, or there are so many options for growth. But innovation is highly risky, you know that. You cannot predict the outcome beforehand. In other words, that we choose to take risk. We like it because it's so exciting. Innovation is bringing about new things, new concepts, new experience for customers. That is what we believe is valuable, even its responsibility for any given manufacturers or business. It's very challenging, but I think the market need that.
I think we have that reputation now, and we're going to keep doing that. I mean, just take a look at Gyro in the beginning and how innovative that was, and then take a look at some of the other tools along the way, especially the new A15. We're leading the front on innovation. There's no doubt. That's the community consensus as well.
Yeah, I'm so happy if the community tip put the Harvey this way. But I think we'll never change this direction is innovation, and that's why we have a slogan. Good enough is not enough, because we never believe there is a thing or product which is perfect. The good news is that innovation is endless.
We have this image and we have this brand,
Yeah.
and we can't sway from that because it is so difficult to build a recognizable brand. There's this example that I really personally like. If I told you that Nike was going to build a hotel, could you see it in your mind? And you could probably envision it
Yes.
already, immediately,
Yeah.
because they have that brand. If we told the community that we were going to make a new tool, they could already envision it, and that's so difficult.
Yeah, it is. My humble understanding about brand is a set of certain values, special values. It's very abstract.
Yeah, but you know it when you see it. We are lucky that our marketing and social media gives us exposure to a younger generation. How is that younger generation different than the older generation that maybe isn't online and might not know us?
This is a challenge, but we believe time goes on. The young woodworkers are going to slowly tell their grandpa or parent, and gradually will influence.
Right. I think with our momentum, and we will continue to grow in the market where it doesn't matter your generation or age, with quality and innovation to our standards will be undeniable.
It's very difficult, it's very unpredictable commercially, but we still believe it's going to happen. My business career for 35 years, I gradually noticed that human likes new things. At the beginning, we resist and fall in love. So this is a complicated thing. If that is true, what we are doing is correct. So take some time, bring about new things. I personally look at the woodworking community. It looks, in general, a little bit not so active. And there are not so many news on the media about woodworking. But you got a lot of news from other industries. It's our responsibility, it's your responsibility as a player to boost the activity.
There's a famous quote from Steve Jobs that says, a lot of times customers don't know what they want until you show it to them. How do we balance the value of customer feedback with the idea that sometimes we have to innovate for the customer?
We are struggling every time when we make innovations about this balance. I would say they are not conflict. The customer's feedback actually are ideas. If you complain, that means you are not happy with something and you will come up with some kind of ideas. That's why it's good for this internet, online things. We receive emails and phone calls from the end users who get a lot of feedbacks. On the other hand, I agree with Steve Jobs, but I rather explain it in a different perspective. Why the customers would love it when they see it? I would say because they already have something inside their mind. You just stimulate it. If there is no such a thing in their mind, they will reject it.
I think with that particular example was with cell phones. Cell phones evolved from numbers only to keyboards, and the iPhone was the first fully touch screen. And everybody said, where's the keyboard? But now look at phones.
It is responsibility for manufacturer or provider to provide something you believe is good for customers. And the chance of success is less than 1%.
Yeah.
But still we keep doing that because there is no formula that guarantee you are correct. So there are so many failures.
And maybe we're just in the resist phase, and maybe eventually we will be right there.
Exactly. So as a company, I think never spend so much time to predict the future. But this understanding does not stop you from trying.
AI and technology, I think it's safe to say in the woodworking world that Harvey's leading in innovation and especially with the launch of the A15 intelligent integration into woodworking tools. So how do we envision AI shaping the market in other areas such as precision or customer service or operational efficiency in our manufacturing process. How do we see AI and technology pushing us forward?
First of all, we believe that AI is gonna reshape the whole landscape of economy, even lifestyle. No matter you like or not, AI is coming. Harvey had a so-called white paper for AI. We already started to implement AI, try on every aspects of our work, including manufacturing, financial, content creating, customer relationship, everything. I encourage our every staff to embrace. We even made an award. They'll participate in the competition for award of application of AI.
That's amazing.
Technology is always one directional. I hope whole community will embrace the AI and new technology. Our purpose is always for people. It's highly risky, but we are still trying it.
Right.
Yeah. So I would like to ask some questions about what you do. When did you start woodworking?
I started woodworking because my wife told me I was boring and I needed a hobby.
Ah, really?
We started building a family. You do that, you start buying tools, you start building your own tool collection.
Yeah.
It was a pretty easy step for me to get into woodworking. It's fun to buy tools. It's fun to build a workshop. It came naturally. My father was a machinist, so I had that kind of family origin. I'm an engineer by trade myself. All the math and stuff came naturally. That's easy.
How do you view woodworking as a woodworker?
For me personally, I view woodworking as an expressive outlet. I'm not into woodworking for production. I want to build something more artistic.
You view woodworking as an express of your emotions.
It gives me an outlet to be creative.
I'm sure you get familiar with many tools. What is your comment on the current tools in general available in the market?
You know, I'm proud to be a part of Harvey because you're exactly right. In the state of the woodworking tools, there isn't anything new in a long time. What originally drew me to Harvey was the gyro. My workshop was small, and the horizontal package of the gyro for my workshop allowed me to put it underneath the workbench and save space. And I saw it online. Wow, that's different. There's a lot of people in that same position, starting a family, doing a hobby, building a workshop just to have fun, and they need tools like this.
As a woodworker, what is your biggest frustration during your operation of woodworking? I mean, related to tools.
Dependability, maintenance, low maintenance, and I say that as my number one because I'm a busy guy. So when I get time in the workshop, I can't waste time. I can't spend an hour doing maintenance or figuring out what's wrong with my tools.
Right. I'm the guy to think all day long, try to get idea to make customers better life. As Steve Jobs said, you might not be aware that you actually not happy, but you just take it. You know, this kind of little difference, that's what an innovator want to have.
Right.
Pinpoint. If the pain lasts too long, you don't feel it. You get used to the pain. So that's the problem. It's our team's job. Every day we think about, is there any hidden pain point? Means nobody talk about it, but it is. We are picking up all this point. The A15, of course, is one of them. I hope that in the future we'll have more conversations about this, because I always believe dialogue is the best way to get ideas. I look forward to long time partnership with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.